Speaking of albums, speaking of shits, since we're getting close to the end, we'll round it up with our review, our album review.
All right.
Friday at midnight, Lil Wayne, my favorite rapper, dropped a surprise drop of a new album named Funeral.
Cool.
I gotta give a shout out to this album. A couple of things I like about this album. Number one, he added more. I think he added more tracks onto it to bring the track listing to 24 songs to honor Kobe.
Okay.
And on track number 8, Kobe's number, Bing James, he leaves a 24-second moment of silence at the end of the song.
I heard about the 24-second moment of silence. I didn't know he bumped up the track number.
Yeah,
That's dope.
it is. And he was a huge Kobe fan. Him and Kobe were tight, you know. But apart from that,
hmm
how did you feel about the album?
Well, the first thing that I definitely want to say about the album, because I did, as always, I've got a couple notes in my thoughts. The first thing is it still trips me out because I'm coming back from times of like Big Timer and Blang Blang.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
like nowadays I'm actually would have to say that Lil Wayne is one of the more lyrical cats in the game right now. I don't
yep,
know. When he went through that first transition, I don't, and I'm sorry, I don't, if that's a misused term, but he transitioned between, it almost felt like that more kind of bling bling style to
yeah,
more
yeah,
of
yeah,
a
Southern
lyrical
laid
style.
back.
It was
Yeah,
almost overnighty.
it's like when and it kind of happened when he started jumping on everybody's mixtape.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah,
had all those mixtapes of himself where he was, and then all of a sudden he was rapping over woo beats, and you're
yeah,
like, oh shit, this nigga got mad lyrics. Like I said, one of my favorite, like honestly, one of the first Lil Wayne lyrics that I heard, and I was like, okay, this nigga's got lyrics now. Is when he's like, no, I don't like a bald headed hoe. I like a long haired diva with the boss says goes. I was like, oh shit, this nigga's got like some shit now. He was saying like a
right,
lot of
yeah.
good punchlines. So that still trips me out. You know what I mean? I don't mean any disrespect to Lil Wayne fans, but it trips me out. He
It's it's
like
it's true. Every Lil Wayne fan will tell you when he was back doing the Hot Boy thing with that, his lyrics, he still had lyrics, but they weren't. He wasn't pushing to be lyrical. That
and
was just
now
he was
it's
pushing that more.
relentless.
Yeah, like my favorite Wayne line is "Real G's move in silence like lasagna." And when I first heard that, I'm like, that makes no fucking
It
sense.
makes
And
complete
then I
sense.
was
I
writing,
didn't even
yeah, and I was writing out lasagna. It was like years later. I was writing out lasagna for something, maybe making a list or something. I was like,
yeah.
oh my god, the G's silent.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
god, and yo,
Exactly.
and or something. He had one where he's like, after he got out of jail, he's like, I went through that sentence like a preface and a predicate or something like that. Or he
Like,
took
just
like
breaking down the
breaking down what a
sentence.
sentence like what makes a complete sentence and put it in. It's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
No, he was yeah, like, he's lyrical as fuck now, I gots to say that about the album.
It is definitely. Do you have any fallbacks, any drawbacks? Oh, what before
My
that?
drop okay.
Before that, I just want to say thank you very much, Lil Wayne, for giving us a 24 song album. Thank you for giving me something more than 18 minutes to listen to. I just gotta say that. An hour and 16 minutes is a wonderful length for an album.
And with that, I will unfortunately have to say that I felt like it was a little long. I'm sorry,
That's
I
one of
don't
your drawbacks. That's hilarious. What a
yeah. I
segue.
didn't mean to say that, like,
That's hilarious.
I am glad it's a beefier album, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like the 6-track 15-minute.
Right?
But I think we coulda sat in the pocket at, like, 45. I'm thinking it's just I guess if you're a fucking like, you love Lil Wayne, then you're just happy to get more of it because it's not that I
Yeah.
found that any of it was bunk per se. I just found it
It was just
long.
long.
And one of the things that makes it long for me is I do find that Lil Wayne can get a little shrill and whiny.
And some tracks. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, there's a
just the
little track. Yeah.
screams and some of it, it's like I'm sick of it by like track 16. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I'm like, okay, oh shit, he's got 6 more of them, and then he's just like, ah! Like some of his some of his like screaming shit, it's just it grates on me. But other than that, that's the drawback. You asked me for one, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the one that I had for it.
My drawbacks is and no track any tracks that were drawbacks or no?
Um, Not really. Maybe I okay, so maybe that good son, Satan's kid or
Satan's son,
whatever.
yeah, or bastard
I
or
just
whatever, yeah.
felt like I don't know, sometimes I feel it gets a little emo. I can't think of a track specifically
Yeah.
where it actually derailed the project, which is why I liked it. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like it had a specific derailing moment, but that song was just one of the ones where sometimes I don't like emo shit right now.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a time of our life where emo shit doesn't really hit us. And speaking of that, that's a couple of the drawbacks that I had. the emo stuff. Like there's that song "Get Out of My Head" with Triple X Extension, rest in peace. That was more on the it was more on the like the emo like the emo evil emo type.
Yeah.
Not a bad song, but just wasn't maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it.
Yeah.
And there's that one, I can't remember what it is. Maybe it's called Sights and Silences featuring the Dream. It's the one where it's like it was all a dream. I woke up or something like that, and it was all a dream.
Oh, that song
Oh,
is,
Dreams.
Dreams.
That one, I felt like it could have done without the screaming. It was all a dream because at the end he kind of sings it was all a dream, and that
And it's
sounds dope.
impactful.
Yeah.
And actually, I actually had that song on here because, for one, I thought it was, lols, so I just thought it was a funny song,
Mhm.
but
Is that what laws mean?
yeah,
Okay.
LOLS.
Okay.
That's when people are like, just for the lols, they mean
I
LOLS,
didn't know
laugh
that.
out loud.
And you said it a couple times. I'm like, I had to ask this nigga what that means because
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I'm the old one, nigga.
Hey. But anyways, I'm just we don't I thought we weren't getting into it. I try to leave it alone. And
This
look,
nigga like, hey.
every time I get trying to get out, he drags me back in. No, but I was gonna say, I like albums that make me feel things. It's rare. And as annoying as the screaming was in that song, it did give me a feeling that I am not working hard enough.
Yeah.
It
Oh
gave
yeah.
me a feeling that I should want way more than this. It gave me the feeling, even like, yeah, I'm on my don't eat my money in 2020. And you know what? This has been financially one of the better months because I've saved hundreds of dollars from fucking not eating a bunch of bullshit. But that song even made me want to be like, guy, yo, stick to the eating. Like I said, I've lost. I don't know if I told you this, but I'm down like the 12.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So
yes,
I'm
nice,
back on that downward trend. Thank you very much.
nice.
But this song made me say, yo, kid, don't slip.
Yeah. It was a motivation. You know what? Just it was a motivational song. I'm actually just gonna throw that as a bonus onto onto our playlist because
Because
it
I
was
did,
definitely
and it just even the way, like, and I know it's gonna be disparaging and people are gonna be look at him like he was looking ever down on everybody like they're this shit lord, like he's this shit lord, but he's basically says, like, I had a dream I was a fool. I woke up with no mansion, no pool. And it's like, it didn't bring me down as far as to say, you know what, I'm a fucking fool. I don't have a mansion and a pool. But it said, you know what, nigga? Exactly. You don't have that yet.
yeah,
You need to fucking work. You need to do everything to try to get what you want, what you think you deserve. It's rare that songs and albums make me feel
yeah,
like that. And that's one of the reasons why I gave this album the score it did, because you actually gave me a track that made me feel something. You know what I mean? And it wasn't complete, like I'm a complete failure, but it was like, yo, kid, you have a couple lanes that you're really focusing on. You need to focus more. You know what I mean? We're talking about the music that's coming out soon. Like, just focus on this shit. Get this podcast popping. Get everything in order. Get your shit. Fucking eat well. Get your goals. Like, it really made me be like, nigga, yeah. Like, fuck, you are a fool without a mansion and a pool. Like, and I don't mean as far as I feel like I'm that as a person. I just mean like, why don't I have
yeah.
these things that I want and I've worked for, and fucking then I fall off it for a bit. And then next thing you know, I smoke too much weed for a second. And then, like, fuck no, nigga.
You gotta keep going and going. What are the songs you want to put on?
My first song that I'm gonna put on is Mamma Mia. I thought that song was really hard. I feel some gym push with this track,
Yeah, yeah,
with the Mamma Mia track. And actually one of the lines, like, just again, this dude, like, he's so raw, like, titty fuck your baby mama. She breastfeeds your child while I do it.
it's fucking crazy.
That's so dirtily grimy, like, fuck. Like, it's gross. Like, fuck, Lil Wayne's nasty.
What's the next one?
I would say that my other one would have to be Mahogany, I guess.
Mahogany.
And that's actually one of the things that's gonna keep it from getting an extremely good score for me, is I struggled to find tracks that I wanted to hear again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
And again, that might be my bias because I'm not the biggest Lil Wayne fan, right? I'm sure that you're about to tell a completely different story, or maybe the same story. What you got?
I'm a huge Wayne fan.
Yeah, you think
Um,
he's on one
he's
of your
one of my
greatest of all
greatest. Yeah,
time. Yeah.
my five non-wavering list. He's on there. Um, one of my favorite ones, I actually is my fucking favorite one, is the ass shaking, southern sounding as fuck. Clap for them. platform.
That was a good track.
That was just like, oops, that's the wrong playlist. That's just that one I played like 3 or 4 times,
Yeah.
and I still play. That's going and that's in the gym. That's gonna be
Yeah,
my in the
yeah.
gym.
Nice.
My second one that I wanna put on there is going to be, I think Imma do, we were gonna do Ball Hard. You know what? I think I'm gonna do Bing James.
Which is a really good
Yeah,
track, and like you said, now that I know about I knew he did the 24 seconds, I didn't know it was at the end of Bing James
yeah,
specifically.
at the end of Bing James, and J-Rock goes the fuck
Yeah,
in.
J-Rock's hard. That was one of the tracks I was on because J-Rock was
Yeah.
real dope on it,
And
so
and J at first I thought it was Kendrick, and I'm like, "Yo, J-Rock went in his bag," and
yeah,
then now I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta go back to my old J-Rock albums and start listening to these things again,"
yeah,
right? Because shout out TDE. TDE's dope as
yeah,
fuck.
man. Top Dog Entertainment.
And I'm gonna when I'm gonna go home today, I'm gonna watch the, Lil Wayne interview with, Drink Champs.
Oh, okay,
That's
alright. I
yeah,
haven't seen it.
it came out this morning. I started it just premiered on YouTube this morning. I'm not subscribing to Tidal. I already have, like, $100 in subscriptions that I need to clean up.
Yeah, you have, like, tons, guy.
Yeah, I
You're
need to
like
clean this shit
Disney
up, fam.
Plus, Hulu, fucking anything you
Yeah.
can subscribe to, this nigga's on it.
And then I forget about it, and then they all come out in different parts of the month, and it's like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
where's this money going?"
Oh, you know that's their goal.
Yeah, and that's, yo, Bing James, that's it. Apart from that, hit him with your socials, fam. I love this part. Hit him with the under constructions, fam.
Yo,
I love this
check
part.
me on my fucking Facebook page, Idol. It's under construction right now. But listen, March actually the official date of the first single release is going to be March 15th. There's no wavering from that. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. You know what I mean? You'll see me already dropping like little teasers and things. That which means that by the 15th, this page won't be under construction. And actually, for the lead up to the 15th, I'm probably gonna really get it back enacted. So make sure you check me out on that. Next week, I will happily take a dun to dun to dun and a fucking you're a nigger if I don't have it up because I just talked about dreams and how I can't be sleeping on this kind of shit.
Can't
And this
sleep
is
on the
exactly
dreams.
what I'm kind of talking about.
And if you want help, assistance with the management of it
Yeah,
and all that shit, just holler at me.
I do. I probably would make you an admin and shit like that and some other things that I want to talk to you about. But definitely hit me up on that. Hit me up idol_1 on Instagram. You know what I mean? It'll be a lot more active. Make sure you check me out on there. Idol1 on Twitter.
No underscore.
No underscore in that one. You know what I mean? Make sure to check me out on that. That one I use more is just kind of blast out some motivational things, talk about my workouts and shit like that. I want to post some of the things, I like eat. I'll be posting albums, shit I'm listening to. So make sure we're gonna keep the engagement high on that kind of shit. So make sure to check me out on all that.
Bless up, bless up. Don't forget, you can check me out. I am Will Hayes on all social media platforms. Check out Nietzsche1, Nechione on all platforms, or look up Nonstop Music Makers. That's the studio you see behind us.
Exactly, man. I gotta give the usual weekly shout out to my man Nietzsche One making all this possible, especially
Yes,
the
sir.
studio. I've had some shout outs talking about how much they like the studio, how much they like the YouTube shit. So you know what I mean? This wouldn't be possible without my man. This is his spot. So, he's fucking letting us use it. It's dope. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Also Instagram _ I want all the smoke. Twitter, all the smoke pod. Facebook, I want all the smoke podcast. And that's about it. So thank you very much for tuning in. YouTube, you're gonna see us a little bit a week after you can hear us, but at the end of the day, we're gonna be putting up some snippets and everything like that.
Mhm.
Other than that, I guess we have to say, and with that,
We
we
out
out
this
this
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
You think this is a game? This ain't a game. This is real life. I want all the smoke. The podcast that ain't afraid to speak the truth, motherfuckers.